Good morning. My name is Catherine Lyons, Speech 100. I'm here to demonstrate how to crochet, but before we get started, you need to have tools, and the tools are crochet hooks of various sizes. At the end of the tip, the different sizes are actually thicker, or they can be really small. I'll show you this one again. It's a smaller end. So that has to do with the pattern. So you're going to need your tools, which are your crochet hooks, your yarn, the pattern, and to read the pattern, what you're going to need as far as how many skeins of yarn, or they call it balls of yarn. And that is right here. This is a ball of yarn. They come large or small, depending on what the pattern asks for. It may ask for 1 to 5 skeins or balls of yarn, depending how they roll it in the factory. Again, you will follow the instructions of the pattern, the size of the needle, the weight of the yarn, which comes from 0 to 7. The size needles can go from 0.5 all the way to 0.9. Again, what you need to know is to learn and read about the actual pattern first. Study what hook you'll utilize and what stitch you're going to need to know in order to complete the pattern. All patterns start with a chain, and with the chain is the foundation for an afghan. It could be for a blanket, it could be for a beanie, it could be for a scarf, but the chain is the foundation to all patterns when it comes to crocheting. Okay, so here again is the chain. As you can see, they're little hooks. And how you get this, some patterns, like I've just made a cover to a pillow cover, a case, and I'll show you that in a minute. So here again is the actual chain. And how you do that is you have the yarn here, excuse me, and then you draw through, and bring it through, and then that makes another chain. So again, the pattern can ask for 50 chains, it could ask for 100 chains, depending on the length of the afghan or the actual blanket itself. Here I did a foundation of 34 chains. Show you really quick. I did 34 chains, and it's pretty wide. And what I've done here is 34 chain across, and I've done a single crochet. And I've used a very small needle for this one. And the reason I've done it is because that's what I've chose to do. I like the smaller needle, and I like the way it came out. It's coming out, the completion. So there again, you can pretty much see each little hook, each little single crochet that I've done. You'll have to hold it, if you're right, your right hand, and then you hold it in your pinky or around your thumb, and you just run it through the next chain, right there, like that. And then you run it through, you grab the yarn, and there it is. Oh, sorry, there it is. Okay, you just go all the way across and complete it. You go back and forth. And then I haven't decided how long I want it to be or how what. I know the width is 34 chains, but as far as how long I want the blanket to stop or what size I'm looking for, I haven't decided yet because there's different size pillows. Here I've crocheted a scarf. Here's the end. Here it goes. The end is here. And I'm going to add pockets to that for winter. And then I've made several afghans to go on my couch. This here is the ripple stitch. I would be standing at a counter, but it's really difficult to show you what I need to show you when it comes to the stitches and what tools you need and how to actually go back and forth and adjusting the camera. So I didn't want to do too much back and forth, but I showed you one chain, single crochet, and this is called the ripple stitch, and this is only one single crochet here with double. Again, to complete a project, you'll need your tools, and you'll need your yarn, of course. Again, it comes in skeins or balls. You'll need your pattern, and you'll need to read it. And if you're having difficulties, I highly recommend going on YouTube. There's a lot of great teachers out there, men and women, who can help you through the process. And don't get frustrated. Just take it apart, redo it. That's what we do as far as we crochet or we knit or whatever craft. You take it apart, you do it over. You have to have a lot of patience. And I've covered everything on how to crochet. Thank you so much.